Hi everybody, my name is Mary and on this channel I watch movies and series that I've never seen before. We're now watching True Detective Season 1 and today I will be watching episode 3. I've been sick for the past couple of days. I feel a bit better, but I feel like you can still hear it a little bit. So I was super bummed because I started the season and this is something that I would absolutely binge watch if it was on like me by myself. So I was super bummed that I couldn't record for the past couple of days, but here we are again. I also the good thing is I wrote down like many names last time, so I read through them and I should be able to like catch along fairly quickly. I'm just super excited about this one. I feel like it's very in-depth, which I really appreciate when it comes to crime. That's not just a stale plain character that's good or bad and super predictable, but they all have very different sides to them and I love them. I love that nuance. So let's get into this one. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, if you want to see the full watch along reaction, you can do that over on Patreon so you can watch along together with me. Let's get into this one.
I just don't ever want you mowing my lawn, all right? I like mowing my lawn.
Ah, yes. It's so shitty when you cannot watch for a few days and then you're immediately like, ooh, because it's a lot, right, in this series. Timelines, events are not easy, but we're back on it.
You are a stranger to yourself, and yet he knows you.
This is something that I feel like don't have. So I went to America for a short time and we saw these, what do you call it, ceremonies with preachers that like actually like go go go. Well, if you have a religious ceremony here, it's super calm and not like woo.
Not everybody wants to sit alone in an empty room beating off the murder manuals. Some folks enjoy community, common good.
Yeah, well, if the common good's got to make up fairy tales, then it's not good for anybody.
I don't know if it makes them happy.
I'm looking out there. I'm seeing a lot of good hearts out there. I see a lot of joy out there.
I mean, can you imagine if people didn't believe what things they get up to?
I agree with that.
It'd be a fucking freak show of murder and debauchery.
Oh, I didn't.
If the only
I
thing
wouldn't go that
person
far,
decent
but I
is-
would believe that it could be good for them to have something to focus on and something to believe in.
Certain linguistic anthropologists think that religion is a language virus that rewrites pathways in the brain, dulls critical thinking.
Well, for a guy who sees no point in existence, you sure fret about it an awful lot. And you still sound panicked.
I love these conversations between them.
So back in Eunice, who painted the mural on the church wall?
Our children from our congregation painted.
Someone killed this girl and made a big show of it. Left a painting of the crime scene on one of your old churches.
I'm the resurrection and the life for those who believe in me. Was she raped, Detective?
Whoa!
Why would you ask that?
Exactly! It's a weird curiosity.
If you speak to Bird alone, I believe you'll be adequately convinced of his innocence, Detective.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh!
Now we need to go back, check all files, any DBs in state the last 5 years. We start there.
It's also
Don't
that
have
time
the
period
hours.
where, indeed, like you couldn't easily find other cases with the same, where the same things happened, or like if it happened across like a certain region with a certain jurisdiction, you basically would never even figure it out.
I keep things even, separate. Like the way I can have just one beer without needing 20.
People incapable of guilt usually do have a good time.
People get better.
Well, that's the thing. I think I am better.
You really think so?
Trust me.
Maybe you just think you prefer it this way because it's what you're used to. Huh? You don't have to be afraid of loss. Those other guys I was telling you about, they get a dog, fish, what have you. You start with that, you live with it.
Interesting, deep conversations. Wonder what Martin thinks of that.
What's going on, Russ?
Brought the mower back. Trying to get Russ to stay for dinner.
Oh, yeah? Stay for dinner, Russ.
No, I think I gotta get.
Man, this is awkward.
Sorry to hear that.
See you Monday.
I'll walk you out. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing, man? At my house when I'm not here?
Returning the mower.
You know what I mean. You mow my lawn.
You mow my lawn.
I just don't ever want you mowing my lawn, all right? I like mowing my lawn.
Yeah, this is a bit of an awkward situation. Especially because it's so, like, innocent, but you can also see why it pisses him off. So it's like such a...
Audrey, your mom and I want to talk to you a minute about those drawings you did in school. Yeah? Mace, run to your room.
Why?
Because I said so. Run to you. Go.
The girl's in trouble.
Go. Run.
The ballerina outfit, so cute.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie.
Dad! Oh. Yeah, kids.
Jesus, how do they even know about that stuff yet?
Girls always know before boys.
Why is that?
Because they have to.
I literally remember the day that a girl learned the P word and called us all together in the playground and be like, I learned a different word for the adult words.
I'm trying to be your friend, Marty.
I'm not good at, you know, expressing. We changed, don't we? And sometimes not for long.
You also have an affair. I can imagine that doesn't help.
I'm sorry for everything. I'm for not being here, for taking all this for granted.
What have you been doing, Marty?
Ooh, la 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 la.
Work, home, cases.
She knows, man. She knows.
Look, I can see 40, and it's like I'm that coyote, you know? The cartoon is like I'm running off a cliff, and if I don't look down and keep running, I might be fine.
Imagine being her having to listen to this coyote metaphor and being like, problem is that my cat wants to sit on my lap, but then I'm gonna get major allergy issues, and my nose is already like...
You're not bad. It's not you. There's a weight, and it's got its fish hooks in your heart and your soul.
I find these interrogations so interesting. If you see these true crime ones with all the different techniques and that...
It's not.
Imagine like the people sitting there having no clue what the officers are doing, and it's just textbook tactics.
You have to ask for it.
I want to confess. I won't confess.
Not him. Nope. Not him. No.
Sorry about that.
How many drinks has he had?
The last cop you showed me.
No, wait, Steve is going through a tough time.
He threw up in my lap.
Don't worry about that. Getting him near your lap is going to be the challenge.
What is synesthesia?
It's a misalignment of synaptic receptors and triggers, alkalis, colors, certain metallics.
I like to yell too, Marty.
What are you doing?
Does it look like I'm on a date, aren't you?
Wait, you what?
I don't want to marry you. That's my whole point. It's just run its course.
It hasn't. Come here, have a shot with me.
Man, being so public. Woo! Like, I figure that all those people around them also are people from the area that know them.
So what's Alaska like?
It's beautiful. It's not Paris, but it's clean and it's clear.
You been to Paris?
He looks so uncomfortably physically, like...
If working his theories, if his job was his idea of himself, fine. I mean, the rest of us...
Isn't it also dangerous to think that after 10 minutes you know? Like, you might be good at feeling what's going on, but, like, if you have that attitude for every case, isn't that super dangerous, too?
You got that little shitbird in here?
Go away. I'll call the cops.
Well, let's see how that works
I know
out
other
for you.
cops.
Okay.
No other cops.
Please, stop it!
God, for someone being married, he's quite possessive about others.
That's why I always said I think Russ needed a family. It's boundaries. Boundaries are...
This man.
I'm sorry. Steve Geraci said he caught something and needed help. I almost called the station, but what's the point? You know, they lie. I gotta put you on the spot.
Oh, no, don't do this. Like, oh.
Marty will be home. Take care.
Oh, this situation is not going well. Oh, man.
DB, Vil Platt, machinist, you're up.
I think we caught a break in the case, boss.
I thought you were handing that off.
You would think that he's happy, but nope.
I think man can love two women at once. I mean, be in love with them.
I don't think that man can love.
That's such an answer that he's like... I love how he doesn't even question why he asked that. What an area, whoa. Jeez.
Everybody think they gonna be something they not. Everybody think they got this big plan.
She had a boyfriend you know about,
We just speak about your kids and grandkids like that.
But why'd he keep the box, huh? Did he ask himself? Anyway, I guess that's one way to do it. Keep your eyes on the crab traps.
Maybe you should be a bit more interested in crabs.
Rianne, Olivia, here she is. 10th grade. The school was part of Tuttle's foundation.
Oh, we've heard that name before. The church person, yeah.
You know anybody went here or worked here back then?
No, sir. I only been coming here the last few months. Parish added it to my work order.
Okay. Thank you, bye.
The dude did 2 years at Avoyles, and guess who his cellmate was the last 4 months?
Charlie Lang.
I gotta give you this one. I started to believe you were going a little off your nut. I mean, you're bonkers, just not on this.
Where's Ledoux?
Why are they not looking for him when he skipped Rwall?
Man, that place, I never... It reminded me of my pop talking about Nam and the jungle thing. Now look, me talking about what happened back then.
Looks so peaceful, but...
All your life, not all your love, all your hate, all your memory, all your pain, it was all the same thing. It was all the same dream. A dream about being a person. And like a lot of dreams, there's a monster at the end of it.
Oh, man. What the hell? Jeez, what was that? Tension's rising. The show is so good because it takes the time to implement a million philosophical conversations, and especially with characters with completely different views on that, makes you think instead of just rushing through it. After 3 episodes, you still have no clue what's going on, and you think you have an idea, but like, is that Reggie guy the one that they're gonna take in and then they're gonna be wrong? And how do they come to that? And like, what happened in between? Oh yeah, I'm completely in love with this show. It's so good. I'm also a bit scared for the personal development of the relationship with Maggie and Martin and Rustin Maggie. I don't think so. Like, I don't think that there would happen something, because I think a guy like Rust would keep that off eventually. But who knows? Who knows? It's so good. I'm enjoying this to the fullest, just being soaked into a crime. I'll see you in the next one.
I come through for you on this tonight. I gotta know you're gonna hook me up.
You got my word. You beg me on this, I beg you.
We just ended on a really weird spot where we saw a guy with a gas mask, what's it called, and in his undies. I think he's gonna be that Ledoux guy. I'm still wondering though, but like, of course that's the point of the whole show, but like, did they actually catch someone that did anything here, or is it completely gonna be a full-on twist and they put someone in jail who actually maybe has done some things in the past but not is guilty of the crimes that they're looking for right now? I feel like that just shows how good it is that you're like, I don't know, I have no clue what to think, I'm completely messed up and I have these feelings, but I might be completely wrong. So I feel like the show is doing a great job, and I'm just excited to jump into this episode. Let's go!
Tell me about Ledoux. How's he creep?
He's a cook, you know, like a chemist. He used to make shit out of kitchen stuff, cook down cleansers and whatnot. But like, I don't know, man, he talk like a short eyes, like something.
How you mean? You wouldn't talk that shit up in here?
No, man, he didn't. Like, me and him at night blasted up on one of his misses.
What kind of shit was she talking?
He said that there's this place down south where all these rich men go to devil worship. He said they sacrifice kids and whatnot.
Holy hell.
Something about some place called Carcosa and the Yellow King. He said there's all these, like, old stones out in the woods. People go to, like, worship. He said there's just so much good killing down there. Reggie got this brand on his back, like, in a spiral. He says that's their sign. What the fuck ever, you understand? I don't listen to the man, but he's big, so I don't tell him to shut the fuck up neither.
Do you remember any buddies he ever talked about? So we checked the records here, and he had never had any visitors.
We both know Tyrone Weems. Tyrone might could tell you where he's at. Look, man, Reggie's crazy, like, for real.
His face.
You gonna give me something for what I told you just now?
Pro board now. Fair's fair.
The spiral thing. It's so obvious though, which is like, is that gonna be true? Like, he seems sincere.
I don't think you should have shown him those pictures. You?
Oh, come on. Oh man, it's so difficult. Like, when do you need to be hard and when do you also don't need to be hard?
You didn't have to tell him it was his fault.
Right?
I was already low.
Yeah, he asked about his in first. Parole board.
Also, like, if he's an opportunist.
We don't have to talk, Lisa.
How you don't? You don't get to do what you did to me last week.
Look, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was hurt.
There is no pageant to perform, okay? And your disappointment is irrelevant.
Your disappointment is irrelevant?
I've acted as nice as I'm gonna, and I don't want to have this conversation again.
You need to respect me, Marty.
Everyone around him is like...
Figured a connection with an earlier death suspicious. Rianne Olivier led us to the DB's old boyfriend, Reginald Ledoux, 35. Stats rape charge against a 12-year-old, acquitted for lack of testimony. Did a bit for manufacturing meth and LSD, which fits the tox screen for Lang.
His old cellmate was Lang's ex-husband.
We are tracking the KA, Tyrone Weems. He's in the sheets that we passed out. Any questions?
What do you do if you don't know how to find him? I always wonder that, like, at what point you're like, damn, this is a cold case. Must be really difficult.
Had a little leeway with Casada, now that we had a suspect.
Oh... That's not looking good. Also way earlier than I expected.
Lisa?
How does it feel? I told you.
Oh!
Listen.
Oh my god! Lisa told her!
I have children. You blew up my life, you fucking whore!
What did you just call me?
I'd be really scared.
She got eye to eye.
You're goddamn right. We've
Just
never
please
seen eye to eye.
put her on the phone for me. Just
No, you are no
please.
damn good, Marty. She deserves better.
Oh man. I wonder how you're able to focus if all of that is going on in your personal life.
Reggie Ledoux, where is he now?
That's what it's about. Yo, man, why didn't you say so?
Where the fuck is he?
He only cooked for one client now. Some bike gang. They buy all his product, bulk order.
Which fight club?
Iron Heroes or some shit. Iron Crusaders. I don't keep up with them gearheads.
Close your eyes and count to 100 if you can.
It's crazy how in the pursuit of a certain crime, they come across so many other crimes that they need to ignore just to get to this solving that one crime. Uh-oh. Oh no, not at her job, man. In a freaking hospital.
Jesus Christ, listen to me, Max. I meant everything I said the other night, every word.
You stopped because she had someone else.
You are not gonna break up my fucking family, okay?
Get out of here right now.
No! Excuse me?
It doesn't work like that, dude. Can I come over?
You don't want to do this. Your hands off me, goddammit.
Pretty public way, man. Easy, easy.
All these people are like, you're gonna work like this.
Every morning, I got a line on the do. I gotta wait fucking now. I need you to leave this shit till later.
I love you, honey. I ain't giving up.
He really starts to like Rust, right? But I don't think that's gonna be a thing.
All the dick swagger you roll, you can't spot crazy pussy.
You can't spot crazy pussy.
I got fucked up. Most of the time.
One more time, it's none of my fucking business.
Yeah.
We got a job to do.
I gotta straighten out things with the family. I gotta fix it.
That bike club. I know 'em. Enough with the self-improvement, penance, hand-wringing shit. Let's go to work.
Do you think you're...
Let him talk for a little second, like.
Time I think you hit a ceiling, you just keep raising the bar. You are like the Michael Jordan of being a son of a bitch.
Come on, we gotta love this jacket I got.
This is a little bit sad, right? Like, although I think he's absolutely in the wrong, it's like you just want to speak about his emotions for a second, and Cole is like, no freaking way, dude.
Realize you got it upstairs here, right?
Wow.
What is that?
Ink and cayenne. You taste this again? Looks contused.
Oh, he's faking an addiction issue.
You supposed to see both eyes in this one?
Oh. Is that a test if it's good, or is that just to brighten his day? I hope by now they do.
You still angry at him? Your pops?
No. He's dead.
You were, though. I mean, why you two didn't talk?
We never really liked each other. There's a difference.
Damn, his acting is so good. Every time, like, I'm like blown away. How I'm completely believing everything.
Kids are the only thing that matter, Maggie. You're the only reason for this old man-woman drama.
I'm sorry. What are you suggesting exactly?
Just that people fuck up. We age. Men, women, it's not supposed to work except to make kids. So if you can imagine Marty's behavior as an expression of weakness, pain, you see that it's not about you.
So end of the day, you duck under
He's a
rationalization,
good bud.
same as any of them. You must have been a great husband.
Yeah. Quite below the belt. It's so difficult because they're all in so much pain, and people, like, everybody says stupid shit when they're in pain, right? He shouldn't have said that, but he's also in pain and he shouldn't have said some things.
She was better. I can see her softening. She didn't use the D word. My eyes, I can see you two back together in a couple months.
He also needs him to be focused, right? Also would be a little bit like, you're completely right with going through something major that takes your attention, but I'm also doing an undercover job that is super dangerous. So I would like you to be a little bit focused so I don't die. Let's see if his way works, right? Maybe they do turn around, both of them. Damn.
Now, who exactly are these guys?
Ex-Mex Army. I got a Colombian...
Damn, you don't need to only be in Rwall while you're super conscious and focused, but you also need to be completely dosed.
Taste that on me.
Isn't that a really big bag?
The thing is, we got one cook. Does all our work, exclusive dining.
Let's go.
My place. Down the bayou.
All right, I got my truck.
It'll be safe here.
Oh my god, what the hell?
I'm worried that he might have started drinking again. You better worry that we don't pull your head off and shit down your neck. What the hell? I'm leaving. A guy can just come in here and say, looking for a fucking friend? Get the fuck out of here!
Feels like he wouldn't be as good undercover.
You going in as cops?
It's so good that we already know that both of the main characters make it, because otherwise this would be a moment where I'm like, they're gonna stand in front of each other and shoot and what to do, and will it blow the cover if he doesn't shoot, yada yada.
I come through for you on this tonight. I gotta know you're gonna hook me up. You got my word. You beg me on this, I beg you.
Damn, he's got the crazy eyes. Will this be more efficient than the official way? I'm also like, maybe they're like more investigating about this whole operation. But then I keep having that thing in my mind, like, why did it happen again if you already caught the guy? It's funny how much you know and how little you still know. So they give you pieces and you think you know a lot, but you actually don't know anything.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ginger, they are gathering out there.
Oh my god! Oh man!
Amelia, 18 to 19. 90 seconds, motherfucker.
Oh man, god damn it. How many people are getting killed in the pursuit of finding a killer? Damn, what an episode. That one, I know the last one was very philosophical and a lot of one-on-one deep conversation, and this one is just like tension. We're halfway. You feel them moving towards arresting Reggie Ledoux, right? But then what? I'm so curious to find out. I was like binge this so hard, but I cannot. Like I want to split it up as well, so I can react in a good way to everything and not just binge it and then like, you know, I noticed that if I do way too many episodes in a row that I get just quiet. Oh, I'm excited to watch the next one, but I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna do 2 tomorrow and maybe 2 the day after. We shall see if I can contain myself. I hope you like this reaction. I'm having so much fun with this. It's so tense, but also it's right up my alley in terms of a good combination of personal relationships versus what's going on, and the acting is so good. Like, you really believe it, which is so important, because I think with this one, if it would be other actors in the head, like in the main roles, I think that could really screw up this whole thing, although the writing is so good. I hope you had a good time. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Full watch along reactions are available for you on Patreon. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!